What up, gang? Welcome back to the show. My name's Liam. Today, I'm going to talk about the first step of the sales process, and in my opinion, the most important step. I've been selling kitchen cutlery direct sales for about a year, and I'm approaching 100 grand in sales. I've got some credibility. I'll just say that I've sold some stuff, and all my biggest sales have come from when I really dig in before even starting the sales presentation. So when I really dig in and just try to get to know the person beforehand, it makes the sale happen. So I remember a few weeks ago, I networked through referrals. So I got referred to this person, and the person that referred me was I didn't have high expectations for this appointment. We'll just say that. I go in, it's just the mom by herself and me. And so normally you want both people there. So the mom's the cook, the dad or husband is the kind of decision maker. So you want to have both of them there to avoid all the objections. She was just there. Luckily, her husband comes in, and I'm thinking, okay, I need to find something in common with these people that is going to help me connect. I need to connect with these people. So he walks in, and I notice he's got cauliflower ears. So I was like, does this guy do jiu-jitsu? Which I do jiu-jitsu all the time. And I asked him about it, and he goes, yeah. Then we get into this 20-minute conversation about how his son's really good at jiu-jitsu. We just talk about it. Now, the crazy thing is, before this appointment, this lady goes, we're not going to buy anything. We just want to check it out. Whatever. Again, right when I walked in the door, she goes, we're not buying anything, just so you know. And I was like, okay, fine. Then I build the rapport, and I end up selling, I don't know, $700 or something on this appointment. It went really well. And even he said, if you didn't talk about jiu-jitsu, I wouldn't have bought anything. My biggest sale ever, I didn't even do any selling. I went to this lady Susan's house. Massive house, okay? Crazy connection. I don't know how I get in there. But all we did was talk about entrepreneurship because she was an entrepreneur. We talked about it for probably an hour and a half straight. I didn't do any selling. And then I asked her for what she wanted, and she basically said, I want everything. It was about a $6,300 sale, and I made about $3,000 in 2 hours just on that one appointment. So all you got to do, or your main goal right when you get in, is at least find one thing that you can connect with people on. Sometimes, though, people will be not talkative, and a great question to lead them into it is, what do you do for fun? Sometimes they'll say, oh, I golf. And the number one power that you have is your ability to ask questions. So when you shine the light on the other person, it actually makes you seem a lot more interesting. So have a handful of questions in your back pocket, and a good one to start with is, what do you do for fun, or how do you spend most of your time? Now, usually they answer that question either with what their profession is, or they'll say what their hobby is. And automatically you go straight to what they like to talk about. Just imagine someone comes into your house and asks you about your favorite hobby. You could talk about that for hours. You get excited about talking about that, and you automatically kind of have a sense of respect, or you build a connection with that person really quick. So once you have that connection, the biggest thing that comes out of that is people feel like they can trust you. And so everything you say about your product, your service, whatever you're selling, they actually believe it, just because you talked about golf or knitting, whatever. Side note, one thing that helps with this is to have generalized knowledge about a lot of different things, and that takes you reading about a wide variety of different things and doing a wide variety of different things. If you just sit in your room and play video games all day, you're not going to be able to connect on various topics. So go out and try some stuff, or at least learn about the news, etc. Some people, it is harder to get them to open up, But normally when you find those topics that they're really, really excited about, that's when you crack them. And for the rest of the sales process, they like to talk to you. So I'd say that the power question is, how do you spend most of your time? And then dig in as best you can. And if you guys have something in common, you almost always will sell something on that appointment. Hope this was valuable.